everybody. Stephen Holland with Property Champions Real Estate again. Thank you for joining us for another segment of Homegrown. We are here today with District 3, Dothan City Commissioner Bradley Bedwell.
Hi everybody, how you doing?
Thank you, Bradley, for joining us today. Just want to say congratulations on winning your election, and if you want to tell everybody a little bit more about yourself.
Originally from Selma, went to a college, Auburn University, Montgomery, got my accounting degree. Further up, got my certified public accountant, certified internal auditor, certified management accountant. Recently got my home builders and recently got the NACSLA 18 state contractor license, and got a wife and 2 boys, 7 and 2, and originally had the dream for City Commission and leadership Dothan.
Yeah.
Whenever they kind of sit you down in the chamber's chairs, I actually sat down in the chair I'm serving in now, and that was in 2017. I said, well, I'm gonna run for this. Me and Mr. Albert, that's who I ran against, we ate breakfast every morning, but we campaigned hard, and I ended up winning, and we're still friends. We still eat breakfast about 3 days a week together, so
there you go.
Kind of a nice thing.
So everything kind of comes full circle. So you're not only a husband and a father, but a small business owner, now a city commissioner, and a certified accountant, certified home builder. Now you're getting a pilot's license.
You got to go for it. That's what, if you want to play it safe, work for somebody else. If you want to be self-employed, you might as well go for it all. I kind of joke, it's kind of like being a convict. You might as well go for all of it if you're going self-employed. It's kind of the same scenario. If you want to play it safe, just get a salary, go to work. If not, what's holding you back? You're already out there. If you don't gather, you don't eat.
Hey, that's right. You're definitely a go-getter. I really admire your drive. You've always encouraged me, I know, and we really enjoy your support. Speaking on your district, now we know that Dothan and the Wiregrass area as a whole is just booming. It's growing by leaps and bounds. With that growth, how do you see that really as a super successful thing and healthy for the area, or are there some things that you think maybe could be tweaked or focused on with that?
I think we need growth. I think if we're stagnant and we got older neighborhoods, especially in my district, I think you got to have a new growth to keep other areas up. Because if it's just stagnant and you're not growing, it's just like anything else in business. Government isn't nothing but a business. When you get down to it. But if you're not growing, you're dying. So yes, we need growth, and of course you always have a growing pains. You got to be compassionate, and you got to think about who the growth affects. But that is the best thing that can happen in our area is substantial growth in the next few years. That kind of growth would be good, but with another strip mall that be 75% occupancy, no, that wouldn't be great, but also we need to revitalize what we have and what our assets is, because that's one thing we've done on the commission for us. We took over a lot of our own grass cutting. That's the reason you see a lot more things are getting cut. We don't have a contractor no more. We're doing it at the city, so everything looks nicer, cleaner, and of course if you can make older buildings look nice, it's all about getting industry in here and more citizens here, and somebody that adds to the economic development of the area or the workforce. If you're going to overall grow, and you're going to grow in the right direction, because all growth isn't good.
Right. and with that revitalization though, from within, what can you tell us about plans or near short-term plans for downtown Dothan?
They're planning to go big and go home, and what I can say is I'm supporting it on it, because one thing, and I'm outside in, so I can't comment the last 5 years, but it looks like we try to get a really big grasp of something. But I think they got a good idea so far of just keeping it small, and let's affect one small area, and then and it's a pretty big area, but a small area, something that's doable, and let's show the stakeholder or the citizens and the private investors that we're serious on this. I think it may boom like you've never seen before.
And we definitely see the the great progress with downtown Dothan. I think the businesses and activities that are going on right there are probably the strongest that we've seen in years. And it's great. We just had the Dothan's Ice and Lights, and that was a big success with the ice skating rink in Dothan, Alabama. Who would have thought? Now, with that being said, with all these changes from within, or whether it's downtown or anywhere in Dothan, if there was one change that you could make to the zoning code, what would that be?
It would possibly be just get the citizens more familiar with the zoning code. Because I just thought that the zoning board was the worst people in Dothan, to be honest, before I got elected. And now I think highly of Todd McDonald, because what I learned at the Alabama League of Municipalities when I went to that conference is there is no leeway. The law is the law. If you have a problem with it as a city commissioner or as a taxpayer, you get with the city commissioner, and then they can change that law or talk with the Alabama League of Municipalities. But if I could change one thing, it would be the zoning board of adjustment process, because that's your last day of a court.
Could you tell us how you want to best hear from your constituents, or how you plan on hearing from those in your district and hearing those voices?
Well, everybody calls Sarah Woodham at the city and 615-3000, and they can either do that and leave it, and most things she can just do just like that. They're fantastic. Like I said, I used to think it would be a hard job to get something done. 90% of her problems, light bulbs or potholes, or even Dothan has a litter program. If you got like a street that's got litter on it, all you do is just call her and you tell her, and we got a contract with WRC to actually go pick it up. 90% of the stuff that we got to deal with, they handle it before we even see it, and then we get the stuff like the guy who wanted $3.19 refunded on his trash can because it was missed for a week, and somebody with a gutter that's more in it. So I'll talk to anybody. So whenever they call, I just answer, but that would be just call me on my cell phone, 334-405-2680, and we'll talk to you about anything, like I said, because it's amazing what some of the calls we get.
And that's good to hear, an elected official who cares about the people in his district and even gives a cell phone number to hear from them.
This city really does care about its people. I didn't know that till I got elected, and I would have told you different 4 months ago. But if you call in there with a problem, and 75-80% at least, they can get resolved just like that.
City of Dothan has some great people.
Absolutely, it does.
If a hypothetical question of if, say, Mr. Jeff Bezos wanted to bestow District 2 or District 3 or whatever district in Dothan, the city itself, with $1 billion grant. If Jeff Bezos was going to do that for you, where would you put that money? What project would you accomplish for District 3?
Do you call what it costs to build a new FedEx building? $57 million.
$57 million for the new FedEx building?
Yeah, that's what it's going to cost, something like that, round bit. I'll probably get 18 of them. And I'll give them a big industry, what I do, just that simple.
Well, there you go, and that would create a lot of jobs.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now, concrete things. Can you name 3 things that during your term you wish to accomplish for your district?
Same thing they was when I got elected. Increase customer service, help out homeowners in these older neighborhoods who may have an outside landlord that isn't keeping things up, and find something for our senior centers, and kind of added and kind of twisted that, where give my constituents a good closure on the farm center, and get something there that'll bring value to our area, and that's one of my main focuses right now.
Sounds good, Brad. I really appreciate you sharing your time with us. We appreciate your service. I want to thank you for that to your community, and wish you the best.
Well, I appreciate your videos. I watch every one. I think it's a good thing you're doing, and thank you so much.